going. Okay, YouTube should be going live right about now. Testing 1 2 1 2 3. Yes, sir. We're live. Bam Bam was good, my man. Bam Bam Shablam with the 111 months. What a number. I feel my bones ache with that one. Appreciate it. Brian Grappler main arc soon. I mean, I used to main Grappler, literally. Who's going to be the first one to win 10 Evos in 1 year? Well, technically, it's 9 Evos plus the Evo World Championship. So it's going to have to be, if you're going for the full 10 sweep, you're going to have to, I don't know, start studying Art of Fighting or some other ancient SNK title. For sure. The funniest thing about all this going on right now is 100% that Fighting Game World Championship tournament is just an excuse to force people to play SNK games. There's no other interpretation I can take away from that last announcement aside from, hey, yeah, Evo doing great is well and all, but we need to force more people to play SNK games. Where I get my shirt, it's an OG CLG merch. Question I have for the rematch for Rob. If Rob cut his hair and he loses, can he claim the Samson reference and say he's playing worse because he cut his hair? Who? Sure. What up, Ray on YouTube? I see you. Yeah, the only interpretation I can have of the that World Championship, because there's lines in there that are discussing we are in close relationships and discussions with the publishers to provide the highest level of gaming. Like, there's all this talk about partnering with publishers for that tournament, and I'm like, this could only mean you're partnering with SNK. And yeah, there'll probably be Street Fighter and Tekken, but really, your goal is to do this kind of like the SNK World Championships where they're playing ancient SNK titles. Brian, is it your birdie? B-Day? No, it is not my B-Day. Or my birdie. What up, Kiwi Juices? Hey, I've been learning Street Fighter 6 and struggling at time, but your content has really helped me and shown me how much I really like kissing boys. Much love, Brian F. Glad I could help. Listen, it might not have been what I set out to do, but gosh darn it, I'm happy to help. Thought I was hiding till the fires died down. No. Generally, we film extra trashy on Monday, so I don't stream on Mondays. That's kind of been a consistent thing that's been going on. Is this going to be the extra trash that turns a Brazilian audience against you, or will you be their hero forever? I think it's cooked for any relation between American content creators and Brazilians forever. And then I was having a hard time figuring out why. I was like, I remember I put up this tweet, which was me just summarizing the actual events going on. I had little to no commentary on what actually went down. I just summarized what happened and added a to imply, you know, I hadn't finalized my thoughts on it. And half the quote tweets are like, fuck you, gringo. And I'm like, what? And then I thought about it for a while, and I was like, I hadn't even said anything about it. And then I realized 100% I figured out what's going on. I figured it out. The Giuna Brian F. Sajam comparisons and confusion have reached critical mass. And I realize they think I'm this guy. Fighting game tournament prestige peaked in 2015. The hardest tournaments, the strongest players, the fierce competition. It's all been downhill since then. I realize like this I'm getting rolled up into this whole mess here. And then people are, June had an update. People are taking his troll seriously. You got to understand that you can never take any. If you see this name and profile picture on Twitter, do not listen to anything they're saying on any level. This is him just trying to continue the joke that he won SEAM in 2015. He is always trolling. Never listen to a word he says.
Getting cold feet?
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know he's trolling. He is always trolling, and even if he's not, he's still trolling. It doesn't matter. Do not listen to Giuna. It's just that simple. So I'm fairly certain I'm getting wrapped up into the whole the unholy trinity. I'm being a little facetious. I think people are just, there's a lot of really heightened emotions right now. And if you don't immediately, as it goes with Twitter discourse, if you don't immediately put yourself into a very clear, like, virtue signal one way or the other, whether it's left, right, up, down, it doesn't matter. You got to signal one way what camp you are in, and eliminate all subtlety and nuance from any ideas you've ever had, or else people will do that for you, and they will be pissed. I was getting heat from Brazilians, and in my inbox, I was getting emails from people from Saudi saying you better not fucking not like this announcement. It's crazy. I hadn't even said anything. Literally. All I did was summarize the bullet points of the announcement, and I got heat from both sides. So, it's a very charged time. Emotions are high. Someone emailed your inbox. One dude legit emailed me and said, you better not have a take like Sajam. I'm from Saudi, and we're big fans of you. And that shit blew my fucking mind. I actually could not believe what I was reading. So anyways. Interesting time. Would I like Balrog in Street Fighter 6? I try him out. I'm not like pining for the days where I used to play Balrog and want him in this engine. Sajam's getting heat over his take. Yeah, it's a very politically charged discussion. People are going to be mad no matter what. No matter what. Throw spine, have a take. I don't think it works that way. And I do have very many takes, and they're all on the podcast. I just don't think the form of Twitter is ever useful for expanding upon it, because it just, by nature, devolves into people using like 5% of their brain power. And as someone who puts out their takes and is putting out their takes and has already discussed things on Twitter and it's going to be in podcasts, I find that line of thinking to be very, how do I say it? It's easy to have that line of thinking when you don't have thousands of people yelling at you on the internet. Like, it's really easy to do that anonymously in a YouTube chat, you know what I mean? It's so, even though I have put my opinions out there and I will continue to do so, I totally understand why people don't. Sajim isn't correct. His entire stream was about Evo destroying regional events and 100% dooming. Yeah, I mean, that's a very real possibility. 100%. I do not disagree. I absolutely believe the end goal of the Saudi Evo relationship is to saturate as much as possible with the sole purpose of, you know, spreading the awareness of Saudi, you know, cultural dominance. That's the goal. That's objectively the goal. It's not to help out the FGC. If by the byproduct, coincidentally, they help out the FGC, that's a secondary effect. And I think in the short term, it definitely will help out a lot of people. And I definitely understand why people are super happy. Like, if you're in Brazil, if you're in Mexico, if you're wherever, like, I totally understand why people are just really happy. The hard part is even acknowledging that gets you heat from other people who are like, oh, it's sports washing. How can you say anything at all positive? And I'm like, dude, you got to understand that for a lot of people, this is going to be the first time they're going to ever be able to experience a fighting game event like this. And they've been on the outside of for years. So it's like, I just feel like you have to be a little understanding for people who are 100% celebrating this. Like, a little bit of empathy, I think, goes a long way in that sense. Saudi cultural dominance through fighting games. It's one of the many ventures remember like 2016 and beyond when there was things like all the venture capitalists pouring funds into not just the FGC but in every esports venture. People were from a Western perspective spending all kinds of money to try to make esports happen. We had things like, oh, why can't I remember the name of the event? What was the event, the esports event for Street Fighter V that Phenom won in 2017 and had the crazy 3D projected graphics of everything? E-League. Yeah, remember E-League? That shit was like a multi-million-dollar production. That was basically the Esports World Cup before Esports World Cup. You guys don't remember that? That shit, yeah, that shit aired on TBS. Everyone was suited up to do the commentary. It was a multi-day-long event and series. They literally had 3D graphics like that. What is the term I'm looking for? Augmented reality graphics pulled from the game engine where the commentators and the players were walking around the characters, and it was like this insane invitational with the biggest prize pool the FGC had ever seen. Like, we've seen this playbook, and then that shit happened, people cashed out, and it all fucking went to shit. So basically, people who have more money then they know what to do with. Just, you know, they speculatively invest in any different venture they can think of. FGC is a quick and easy buyout. If it pans out, maybe you make a big return on investment. If it doesn't, you cut your losses. That's what's going on with Evo right now. It's the same thing. So for many people in the short term, they could try to, like, you know, make a quick buck off it, enjoy it while the ride lasts, but obviously, the concern is, like, once Saudi is done playing with this, because they're trying to figure out their way to position their economy away from oil, and all part of the Project 2030 Vision 2030 plan. You know, at some point, they might say, "Fuck it, this wasn't worth it. Move on to something else." Like, they're just trying to diversify their investments. Like, you just got to remember that none of this is happening from the good of anyone's heart. Like, even if you're enjoying it, I think it's important to remember that. Like, what is the goal? No money is free money. There's always, like, a time where you have to come pay rent. But in the meantime, you can enjoy the show. The Crown Prince is a huge SNK fan, though. That is the one through line that is different about this situation. It is hilarious how much this Project 2030 is also like an excuse for the Crown Prince to just, like, live out his, like, childhood fantasies of playing SNK games and supporting the scene. So there is this one weird through line, which is also why I'm telling you the whole point of the World Championship is to force Street Fighter players to play SNK games. 100%. That there is a through line there. That is very true, and that's what it is. That's why SNK is owned by Saudi Arabia, and they made that tournament. They're trying to force Punk to play City of the Wolves. you don't get the true championship. Mena RD, listen, I know you're the 18-time Evo champion, but it doesn't count until you win the World Championship with true fighting game mastery. So you better get your Hoga Tomorrow going. You know, something. A Terry, anything, man. Kane? But yeah, I think people who aren't understanding of why some people are hyped need to understand that no one wants to go to the U.S. and can't, and a lot of people can't afford or just can't. And I do not blame people who do not want to go to the U.S. at all. I don't blame you. So I think people also should be understanding of why other people are super hyped about it. It's nuanced. Can we have Korean backdash in Street Fighter 6? I don't think so. That's way too defensive. I don't think Daigo would approve. K-Dash the KOF character? See, this is why the Crown Prince is pushing for SNK supremacy. Because fighting game fans don't get your KOF character references. This is the unjust world that Saudi's trying to solve. When you talk about growing the FGC, this might actually do it globally. Yeah, but there's always a cost to everything. I think short term there'll be more people going to more events. Absolutely. What happens after that chart goes off 2030 though? Like, it's not that simple. It's not good thing good. You know, it's the world of shades of gray here, man. Also, you know, people sometimes are concerned about state-backed properties. I think a big also point of difference in perspective from certain people is the idea of like supporting different governments and regimes. Like, I think from an American's perspective, we don't consider a private company to be part of the government. I think that's a very different perspective. Whereas, you know, with entities out of Saudi, like, there is no separation of large corporation and state. And Qiddiya is directly funded by, you know, PIF. It's like literally Saudi money. There's no separation whatsoever. The goal of that is to grow Saudi influence in the world for the state itself. So I think when people talk about it, that nuance is always lost. People are like, oh, but, you know, your president's a pedophile. And it's like, yeah, but, you know, a lot of people didn't want to elect him, and most people don't like him. And Evo as a company prior to that wasn't run by that pedophile. I think there's a big difference between, like, a small company could be someone you know personally. You know what I mean? It could be someone you know personally from down the street. Whereas, you know, this Qiddiya Foundation is just not. It's just not a company. It's the government. Like, if we had Trump Cup or Obama beatdown, whatever, then yeah, I think a lot of people would also similarly protest. There'd be similar concerns. And I think that always gets lost in the conversation. UFC at the White House, exactly. Like, that literally is what's going on. Like, I told UFC at the White House is literally that same idea. And I'm sure there's plenty of people who take issue with UFC being at the White House. Have you ever been offered army money? Absolutely. Are you kidding me? That's kind of died down a little bit, but Army was making a big push into esports. I remember one time I actually did take a sponsorship. I told this story, it wasn't too long ago, it was like a year ago. I got offered to restream a tournament, and they were partnering with like a candy company, an off-brand sour candy company. They make the sour straws. I forget the name of the brand. I have so much of this candy now in my closet. And I remember I was like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, like this is dope. I love Street Fighter tournaments. This seems cool. What yada yada. I checked it out. And they're like, oh, we're gonna send you a care package with all this sour candy. I'm like, sweet, great. And I got this giant box full of sour candy. And I don't even eat candy like that. And then I start leading up to the event, the day of, I start digging through. They send me a link, like, oh, have this link run during your stream to promote the event. And I click on the link, and it opens to an Army recruitment sign-up like email list. And I was like, oh, brother. And the disappointing thing is, I went through the tournament sponsorship pages. I went through, like, there was no indication leading up to that moment that this was going to be a military-sponsored production, right? And I was like, oh, God. Like, maybe if I went Googling, but sleuthing around into the archives a bit more, I could have found this. But upon first glance, checking out the sponsorship pages, there was just normal companies there. And then when that hit, I was like, that explains it. That makes sense. And then I emailed the recruiter, because, you know, the recruiters are usually like a third-party company. They connect the event with the budget to do the promotions to influencers, right? It's not a dude who works for that. I was like, yeah, sorry for the last-minute cancellation, but I'm not doing this. My bad. I should have did maybe a bit more due diligence, but you kind of didn't tell me this was an Army-sponsored event. And now I just have a ton of sour straws in my pantry. So that should exist, man. It's all over the place. I got the candy, though. Won't even eat the candy. No, I've been eating. I had sour watermelons, sour lime candy, sour lemon candies. They're usually the gummy variety. Some of them were terrible. Some of them were okay. But I'm telling you, they sent me pounds of it. They sent me pounds of it. It's not like... And I don't even eat candy like that, but I don't know when it's going to go away. Still got the bag, though, when you think about it? Yeah, that's what they mean when they say get the bag. They mean get the bag of sour candy. Stocked up for Halloween. Year's going to be the least popular house in the block. So yeah, weird time. I'm sure the events are going to be fucking crazy. Evo Brazil is going to go so ham. And also, having an event in Africa, especially specifically for like the Street Fighter scene, you know, Red Bull started putting South Africa on the map, and JBM, you know, took that opportunity and ran with it. Became the GOAT whenever Tokido shows up. And they were able to participate in Street Fighter League. And then North Africa, though, was pretty always excluded from any sort of competition. I know there's a lot of really good Northern African Street Fighter 6 players out there right now. Who's the Guile player? Is his name Lin? I'm forgetting his name off the top of my head. I think he primarily plays Guile. I know he's been making some waves. Linz. Excuse me, thank you. He's been making some waves, so I like having that in Morocco. I suspect he'll be able to go to that, maybe. Make some waves. Freezer 2? Oh, I always confuse Freezer and Freezer, and there's like three players with similar names related to Freezer. And then Brazil, like, you know, in South America, Brazil has always been fucking massive for Street Fighter. Brazil is one of the always historically been one of the largest Street Fighter communities, and they consume a lot of the content, right? Like my largest audience in any demographics outside of like primarily English speaking countries, you know, United States, Canada, UK, it's always Brazil right after by a sizable margin. And they've always been kicking ass for a long time. So I'm sure that's going to be popular. And also another interesting thing for sure, it's going to be like Evo China. I think China, under the hood, has one of the largest growing Street Fighter 6 communities, but it's always hard to get a good peek behind the curtain of what's going on in China. Even that last tournament with Blas, that Blas fought Xiaohai in, you know, we had to go through all those hoops watching a restream of a restream of a restream to watch it. So having an Evo China sounds very interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think it's important to remember what the goal is at the end of the day and the potential negative effects long-term of this. But like I said, I also really fully understand why people will be super excited for this as well. Yeah, I think a lot of people who are like hardline Saudi sports washing is evil and you are dumb and evil if you even look at this enticingly are definitely missing that context of the international perspective. Oh shit. Computer dying for a second. I definitely think there's a little bit of a missed understanding of a different perspective there. And also like a lack of nuance in the messaging around this. I don't think it's effective to hardline come out and tell people they're dumb and evil for thinking anything about this is appealing. Even though I definitely think this is probably not going to end well for the FGC, I think it's important to like understand why it's a big deal to some people. Scolding people almost never works out. Yeah, I think that shit is just a horrible strategy, always. All that does is get people to dig their heels in, and it's more for signaling to other people where you stand, is what I find.
I gotcha.
And it's less about trying to actually communicate your concern to the person you're talking to. I haven't seen as many North African reactions. I don't have that like scope on my Twitter feed. Yeah, Project 2030 is literally Project 2030, right? And even the chart shows the events going to Project 2030, so I don't know. And also, like, people will make the stance, they'll hardline, like, of course, they don't want to support the Saudi royal family and regime, which I don't want to either, and they'll just hardline that. But there could be a reality where this shit runs swimmingly, and then the Crown Prince gets everyone playing fucking KOF for a living, or City of the Wolves, whatever. There is a very small world where that happens as well. And then you kind of have to make the decision, like, hey, do you want to participate in any of this that's connected to the Saudi regime? Weird time. Weird time. I kind of preferred it when it was just a bunch of dopes from Western countries wasting, like, from America and, like, all these venture capitalists just wasting money. That was very easy. I feel like that was very easy to ethically be like, hey, I'm taking all your money and you're going to go broke. It was very easy to take the E-League, take the Madison Square Gardens money, like all those investment funds. It was like, yeah, you guys are not going to see a return on investment for this. We'll take the money, and when you're out, and we'll go back to our grassroots events. Like, that was a different time in the 2016 era. It was obviously fake, not sustainable, and never going to last, but you could cash out and not worry about it. Now it's definitely a lot trickier. Pinning for the same times as Juna. Please do not. Please, we are not the same person, please. Please. I can't be held responsible for his ideas. Didn't Ely have that dude who choked someone out commentating? I don't know, maybe, but that sounds like fucking child's play compared to what we got now, man. If that's the biggest controversy you got going for you, holy shit, what a time. What a time. Brian has more hair than Giuna. Not anymore, man. He got on that Turkey Airline Express, man. You kidding me? I'm about to have to hit him up. Swallow my pride. Do I know Chris F? Yes, I do. He makes really good content. What's the issue US FGC has with Saudi taking over? Well, people have moral concerns about supporting the Saudi regime, for one, and then for two, other people have concerns about sustainability of the scene itself, with Evo kind of potentially flooding the event calendar and then suffocating out grassroots events and preventing sustainable events from developing over the years, and then that could potentially leave us dependent on this Saudi business and investment, which is not an endemic or sustainable business model. You know, they're footing the bill in order to, you know, grow Saudi influence in the global economy and culturally, like, you know, push soft power. And so what happens if they get bored of that and they end the whole operation and leave us, you know, holding the bag? Where do we pick up from there? So there's concerns about sustainability, growth long term, and then also people have moralistic concerns about it being directly owned by the Saudi empire. So that's kind of the summary of a lot of the positions you'll see, I think. Person who responded to you just said Saudi money is good money, by the way. I mean, if they think that, I'm not going to change their mind. I don't think that's... I personally don't think that, but... What do I know, man? I don't really think so. So yeah, it's a very politically charged time. Emotions are high. But I do feel like, I really feel like that's important for Americans concerned about this, is to keep in mind why other parts of the world will be happy about it and be understanding of that. Like, I'm seeing this weird divide of people being like, it's becoming a hardline USA versus global community, which I think is completely missing the point. It should be more of a normal working class people versus like this elite class of like dictatorship in Saudi. You know what I mean? Like, it should be, the lines are being drawn the wrong way here, and I don't like that. I don't like that it's being viewed in that sense, and I think that I do think that's fueled in part by people from the American audience not understanding, not being a little bit empathetic, I think. That, to me, I think, is like the biggest concern I have with the reactions to all this. I made you into a tech and custom for Brian. Word. Do I have like a little floating pet or anything? Tiny Brawl Pro just giving me bad advice the whole time. Like, not being able to explain what a counter hit is or what a knockdown is. How interested am I in Alex? Actually pretty interested. I'm actually pretty interested. I am looking forward to be able to play games, that's for sure. I mean, I'm glad this country's got Evos because I sure wouldn't want to visit America, especially now. Yeah, like, I agree with that. That's what I mean. Like, it's important to be a little bit empathetic and think for a second why people would be excited about it. Even though that's the ploy, that's the sports washing playbook. It's like, I don't think you should immediately try to shit on that excitement. You should be a little bit nuanced in how you address it in the conversation. Because, yes, obviously, who wants to go, like, if you're from South America, why in God's name would you want to go to America, USA right now? You know? And you find, and even if you could, much less the fact that the vast majority of people couldn't afford to or couldn't get through the visa process, yada yada. Even if you could do all that, which is already a small minority of people, why would you want to? So I think that's important to think about. Why would these international communities be so excited about this? Oh man, they fucking got Lud, and he's been living here nearly his whole damn life. Like, shit's crazy right now. So, interesting time. Interesting time. Ludovic. If you watch this stream, I used to play with Lud a lot. He played more heavy in Street Fighter V. Yeah, Lud was primarily a Chun player in Street Fighter, yes. Low-key, I wish my hobbies were like golf or something at this point. Do I got news for you, buddy? They copied this playbook from what they did to golf. Yeah, it's just a globally, it's a very tough time globally. Seriously, no nuance with Sage M others. Hey man, just because I saw you getting ass blasted in Sage M stream, man, I know what you did. You don't gotta come over and bitch about Sage M. Listen, that's just you run that risk when you talk in a Twitch chat. You know how it is, man. Come on. You don't think I saw it? You got. It's okay, man. It happens. No, it was from like a week ago. Or it was a while ago. I saw it. I'm not talking about recently. See, you admit it. Whatever, man. I don't like becoming the chat of people begrudgingly bitching about other people's chats. That shit is horrible optics. Just got blasted pretty hard. Brian remembers. I just remember because I recognize the name. I'll watch Sage M stream. Usually he boots up when I'm winding down from work. So like I'll usually catch the beginning of his stream here and there. Not always, but you know, I don't watch. I watch maybe once every couple weeks, and I happen to catch that. And I was like, oh, that shit's in my chat. or that dude's in my chat.
Feeling nervous?
I saw it. It happens. Listen, it happens. Should us streamers be nicer to the chat? Maybe. You have to understand, you guys outnumber us by a lot. We're backed into a corner here, man. We're scared of you. We're caged animals out here.
Getting cold feet?
Dun, 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 dun. Hi, YouTube. How are you preloading the hi YouTube chat message? You are right, though. All right, chat, check out this clip. All right, Tachikawa here pops level 1, and it's time to party. Finally, he gets checked. Drive rush, Seismo. You try to check the drive rush, you get your drive rush checked by the driver special. Level 2 for the drive gauge. You're burnt. Plus frames. You try to attack. Seismo feint throw. I love the sound of all the inputs during this sequence. I mean, this guy is just going ham. He pops the level 1, which if you don't know about Sea Viper's level 1, during the timer, you don't spend drive gauge for jump cancel feints, which allows you to go pretty ham on the offense, and then just the amount of buttons he is pressing, it's just so... It's so satisfying during the sequence just to hear all the buttons press. And I realize that's kind of hype. That's kind of hype. And then Andy here had this clip expanding upon it. And you know what? I thought, man, I want to be that little mini pony going ham on the keyboard. I want that to be me. That's what I want to do. So today we're going to break down the techniques that Tachikawa is using here, and we're going to try to incorporate some high-level feint action like this into real matches. Okay, so to explain what's going on in case you don't know, Sea Viper's mechanics are very intertwined. She has this Thunder Dash, quarter circle back, and punch, and you can cancel that by holding a kick button during it. The fastest one is done with the heavy Thunder Dash. It gives you, it's like the fastest recovering. And you can cancel normals into this heavy Thunder Dash, and then you can also cancel that Thunder Dash cancel into a feint by holding kick, and that allows you different combos and pressure sequences. Now, the thing is, certain moves cannot be special canceled, like her stand heavy punch or her crouching medium kick. But you can do a thing called a super jump cancel. Sea Viper has a super jump performed by pressing down and then up. You can do super jump up and in place or up forward. And you can also super jump cancel out of pretty much almost every normal except for sweep. So to do a super jump cancel, do the move and then hit down and then up or up forward. But also during the pre-jump frames of the super jump, you can cancel that into a special move. So that allows you to do things like cancel stand heavy punch, which normally, if I do a special move here, it will not come out. No matter how hard I try, you're not able to get a special move cancel. But if I jump cancel it and then cancel that jump cancel into a special move, I get the special move cancel. This is called like a tiger knee, like a super jump cancel way to activate this move. It's usually done with a tiger knee input. You do like quarter circle back and then end your input with up and the button. And then you can also see with the logical conclusion, you can then cancel that Thunder Dash with a feint. So you do a super jump cancel Thunder Dash feint, and that brings it all together. It allows you to cancel these moves that are normally not special cancelable, and then also get the feint out of it for special combos and pressure sequences. And the thing is, this costs a bar every time you do a super jump cancel, so you can't just be doing this stuff forever, right? Even though it's pretty powerful, there's a limit to what you can do because you are spending meter every single time you do this. But her level 1 actually, when it concludes, gives her a install timer, and during this install timer, none of these super jump cancels cost any meter, and neither do the extensions from her special moves. So basically, she can save a lot of meter. So what Tachikawa is doing in these sequences is pretty interesting, because the main thing he's doing that's very unique is doing pressure with crouching MK. Crouching MK is not special cancelable, but when he pops the level 1 here, he's doing a lot of sequences like this. And this sequence is actually really interesting and difficult, and it's not something I've used before, because this specific sequence, it's from a crouching normal. So I mentioned before that you have to do a normal and to down and up to get the super jump cancel, and then cancel that into the thunder dash, and then feint it by holding kick. But from a crouching normal, it's even more difficult, because I can't just go down while holding the normal and then up. It will not give me the super jump. I have to hold down. When I activate the normal, I then have to let go of down, go back to down, and then hit up. So I have to go back to neutral in between doing the super jump. So to do that, the input looks like this to get the super jump cancel. I'm holding down, let go, and then I had to go back to down and up again. So it's pretty cumbersome. I can't just go down, up. I have to actually hit neutral in between. So that means if I want to do this super jump cancel thunder dash feint, I have to tap down an MK, release, down, quarter circle back, tiger knee, jump, punch, and kick. Over and over and over and over and over. This is a workout. I practice this a little bit off stream. I've never really used this sequence because it's so awkward to do from the crouching MK input. But the other thing here is, if you look at the feint cancels, these are all actually not plus on block, right? So this is -2. Even this one, the best one, is at best 0, the stand heavy punch. So why would any of this work? Like, why would people actually end up getting hit by this pressure? If it's always negative, they can always take their turn back. Well, you can see here, of course, there's a lot of spacing traps involved, right? It's ambiguous, because if they try to press jab here, something fast to take their turn back, they can just whiff. They're going to press something that is slower with longer range to actually reach that. So maybe they can press like a crouching medium punch. Even then, you can potentially space this out if you find the right spacing. It's a little ambiguous. So if I find like this spacing right here, I can just whip punish instead. And then on top of that, I can do something like this. I can just go straight into Seismo instead, actually cancel it spaced out, and interrupt your check if you press an even slower button. Say you go for crouching MK, right? Like, maybe there's something I can do, like a delay cancel. Like, there's ways to condition people to not always just take their turn back. There's sometimes there's guaranteed options, but it's pretty risky to always just take your turn back. So eventually, if they start pressing these slow enough options that guarantee taking your turn back, maybe I just put out a stand light kick here, and that actually ends up counter hitting your slow but far-reaching button. So there's no guaranteed option to beat everything, and this eventually can lead to situations like the Tachikawa clip, where he's just going ham and overloading them with the mental stack, and they're not sure when to interrupt, and they end up just getting hit and dying. So I want to go into ranked match today, try to get a bit more swifty with it, with using these crouching MK jump cancels like this, the jump cancel feints, and maybe also incorporating things like doing that into Seismo and getting pressure. And I want to see if we can go ham and be the little horsey on the keyboard. So that's the plan. Decent primer. Let me make sure I can do it on this side.
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
You dropping her when Alex releases? Well, I'm going to be playing Alex for sure.
Interesting.
Like, I'm going to try him out. DI! I'm in a bad spot. You should just level 1. No? You should have went for the level 1, man. Attack the drive gauge. Me spending all that drive gauge for no reason. Oh, it's time. Here we go. Never mind. I went too ham on the meter expenditure. Okay. He just got hit. I did big combo instead. Ouch. Oh, at least he didn't recognize the hit, right?
Oh, well, if you can't beat him, join him!
Ouch. Level 1? Yeah. B-Boy Dub C, thanks for the prime. Appreciate that. What? Oh, I meant to throw. Bison. What's up, Balthazar? Thanks for the 199 super chat. Wow. You mashed it again? I killed you for that last time. I killed you. Whoops. This song is too loud. Oh, no, level 3? You won. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't think he would mash every single time I was plus. I overextended. I was +3 there and he mashed jab. I gotta do more airtight strings. I'm literally +3 here, but this going to crouch heavy, there is a gap, I guess. Yeah, I could have just done crouching medium punch. I gotta remember when people just want to mash. I actually can't believe that. Oh, Lord Bruno. Just put out the 2x KO guide. Oh, I fumbled. I don't think that's a real Bruno, by the way. It might be the fake one. You're right. You're right. Jump? Just jump? Reversal level 1, please. I don't know the frame debates. What is going on? Oh my god. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Let's warm up. Most predictable drivers of all time. I don't know, man. It almost got me. It doesn't matter if it's predictable or not, man. That shit is still hitting. Delayed too much.
Time to get paid.
Love the pod you and D-Dome too. About the tech, about player base, financial stability of the region is key. Ex-Japan, good outlook, good exports, Sonoro and Oak, homogeneous PPLS, did not trip on CCC pay.
I have no idea what you just said, but thank you. Sorry, none of that registered as ideas or words in my head because of the text of speech. But thank you. Appreciate the super chat. I don't know what I was thinking. Nice. I guess I could have woke up DP there. Whoops. Ooh, I overextended. GG.
Round one. Fight. the ground.
Nice. Nice timing.
I am the round 2.
My drive gauge is under attack. Nice timing. GG's, man. GG's. Is it just me or do Rashid players love the grab button a lot? That's the game, dude. You do this and you get in range and you grab. Silver Key, thanks for the 22 months. Appreciate it. Thoughts on Evo? I already blabbed enough for the past hour. Appreciate the 22, though. Yeah, we've already been blabbing. I'm trying to warm up and not be ass at the game right now. All right. We need to do more feints. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, I have a pixel? Nice. That level 1 from Aki never kills. Heavy kick. I missed my super cancel. Didn't miss that one. I was 100% gunning for the button through to super through the DI. That's probably not as good when I don't have level 1 active. Huh? Something I'm noticing. Try it again. Oh, I don't know why I pressed heavy punch into that. Okay, I overloaded my own brain. When he jumped at me, I just pressed heavy punch. There will be flubs. Interesting, okay. God, mashing on wake up again? Oh, shit. Oh, he's just gonna do it every time. I vastly underestimated the range of that move. I did not think that would reach at all. I thought that was safe as fuck what I just did. Alright, lesson learned. Holy shit, her level 3 goes mad far. Might have been also partly an extended hurt box. Damn, I can't get 2 lights after that. It just whiffs. Oh my god! Whee! What? Okay. I was caught off guard by that whole interaction. I didn't know what was happening. I keep messing up my confirms at the end and going down these routes I don't mean to do. Okay. I was doing a few of these. People aren't biting. I gotta go next level and start doing like the other layers that Tachikawa was using, which is like after all the shenanigans. I gotta not do that, by the way. He does Dry Rush, Immediate Seismo. So, when they finally start tightening up, I gotta remember to mix the Dry Rush in. I think that's what I'm missing right now. I gotta get into the level 1, though, to do all that stuff. Why faint when you're minus after? Do people really hold that pressure like off Crush MK? Yeah, because they're not sure if you're gonna, like, cancel into a Seismo or what. It just throws people off. But I'm experimenting with that right now to figure that out, you know what I mean? That's the whole goal of this session right now. What? No reaction. No! I am not Tashikawa right now. What? I'm so fumbling the bag right now. Let's pretend this round didn't exist, guys. Let's pretend none of this existed. Hate that I did all that into whiff overhead, which is meant to be a seismo. Nice. Nice placement. Oh, I thought that was her crashing MP. I was looking for the dry rush cancel. Too obvious? Level 1? Oh, okay, spent it. Just totally burnt myself out for no reason. I want to do things! Trying to, you know, in the phase of being excited to try new tech and new ideas, you end up doing some dumb shit. Oh. Level 1? Yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
Hi, Brian. Just finished my can opener run. Went 0-2. It'd be like that sometimes. Hopefully you feel like you played well at least. And if you didn't, it'd also be like that sometimes. No! I should have gone stand light kick. I am playing no bueno. Oh, the pixel? Oh, big damage. All right, GG's. All right, we got to warm up. I'm kind of playing like ass right now. I'm doing routes that don't work. Doing this with Viper is not good. It should always be stand light kick. Don't feel bad. I drop all of my Viper combos too. I don't care what you drop. I am not you. What? Oh god, my drive gauge. Oh boy. What? Oh, for some reason, I thought I was out of burnout. God, my brain is dumb. Oops. Oh, man. I am just like that Shatter who drops all his combos.
That felt good, didn't it?
Unfortunate.
Judy wins.
Why be a dick? Brother, calm the fuck down. I can't be an asshole to a random guy in chat trying to make my mistakes about him. Relax, brother. You guys are some people are so fucking sensitive. If you can't handle a little banter, it's not, making something self-centered is not being nice. I don't know that guy. For all I know, it could be a setup to be like, yeah, and also, I'm in rookie and I've never played this game. What do you mean? What are you talking about, brother? I can't do a little trolling? Get over it, man. Holy shit. Nice.
Round 2. Fight.
I did the wrong burn kick. Oh, I barely got that DI out in time. That was scary. Oh. Okay. What can I do with this? What can I do with this? Nice. Nice. Ah. All right, GG, GG.
Judy, win.
I thought he was going to walk up and try to do OD Fireball. I was going to clip him.
Here comes a new challenger.
Time to dig myself out of the hole.
Round 1. Fight.
DI?
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, that punish. Oh, shit. Oh, this is actually scary. Oy. I meant to go into a chip sequence to level 2, but I messed it up. Oh shit. Cooked.
Round 2. Fight.
Hashikawa tech. Let's get in. No! I was trying to cook. So he's gonna be alive and have level 2. Out footsied. Alright, GG's. Damn, getting bodied tonight. Listen, we're digging a hole right now, but there's no hole too deep we can't dig our way out of. I have to work on being more consistent against all levels of player. Right now, my biggest weakness in this game is definitely in the 1700 MR range. I am so inconsistent against players who gamble a lot more and more low-tier characters like Honda. Okay. We good? Okay. Did I get disconnected? What happened there? Did I say the rank shoot tweet? Yeah, about being consistent against opponents that you feel you're better than. I definitely agree with that, and I think that's my biggest weakness in this game. In Street Fighter V, I was extremely good at flow charting versus pretty much everybody. And then having to only worry about, like, players closer in level. In this game, I'm incredibly inconsistent. That's I'm just not very good at this game. I do not have the ability to flow chart very easily through most opponents. I have a much more comfy time in the 1900 matches than the 1700 matches. Okay, I win.
Round 2. Fight.
Whoops. Okay. What?
Viper wins.
Yeah, Rank had a tweet talking about, like, it doesn't matter how good you perform against top-level opponents if you still aren't consistently beating players that are at or below your skill level. So the main thing to focus on as improving as an player is consistency to prevent that from happening and not focus on, like, top-level strats or anything. Nice sequence.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah, I'm dropping my level 1 conversion there. What? Now I'm in a dangerous spot. Level 3 will kill. Ooh. Woo. Maybe I could have got some way into level 1, but I think that was a pretty good pickup I just did. What? Why did you reversal with that? I'm trying to get my little pony on keyboard action going here, man. Did reversal towards heavy punch after I hit him? We may never know what's going on here. Feels like C-Viper's was hard to be consistent at. No, I don't think that's the case. I mean, at higher level, but there's no reason to not like maintain really high MR with her. Obviously, as I try to do new things, like all these sessions I've been trying to do new stuff, I get myself very distracted and I play a lot worse because I'm thinking too much about new things. I'm not very good at like maintaining a decent game plan while having any other thoughts in my head. So I tend to drop a lot when I try to incorporate new things. But that's okay. Part of the experience. What? I was so blessed they pressed crouching medium punch. Cool. Okay, is it time? Dude, how do I get you to stop waking up with crouching medium punch? Idiot. All right, I need to double check what my frame advantage is after wake up level 1. Oh fuck. Okay. True. I wanted to do a lot of moves, man. Damn. I stopped looking for DI for half a second there. I definitely could have smoked them with level 3 and 1. I was late. What? I see I'm pessimistic for the big 50. Let me check what my frame advantage is after level 1 again. I think I thought I could get a guaranteed dry rush heavy punch, but maybe I'm misremembering. What? Wake up reversal. Wake up. Yeah. Okay.
Here comes a new challenger.
Hope you're having fun. I'm trying. Trying to access the fun mode. We'll get there. We'll get there. Nice bait. None of us finish our combos. Fun time? A little bit of fun. Fun time? Dang. Whiffed at in the end. Kind of messed this up, huh? Oh! Oh no! I didn't get my super! Oi! That was a little nerve-wracking. Okay. I'll take that. Baited. That is not a good outcome for me. I will not front. Great game. Oh, the fireball socket came out? I didn't even realize. Oh, that was so bad. Oh my god. I gotta stop doing Seismo so much. There was no point to that Seismo. Oh, second? Oh, God. My delays. I cannot delay on this guy. He just does everything so fast. My delay timings are off. Yeah, I should have been more aware of that. He's just mashing DI a lot. Blech. Brian, the type of guy to tell you to call the police if you lose your wallet? I like how people just like to go for the most default white bread Caucasian jokes, and they don't know a fucking thing about me. Brother, your read is off. Go to the police. I'm just not gonna be helpful at all, man. I'm just gonna tell you you're straight up fucked. What the fuck's the police gonna do? GG's.
Ken wins.
Brian, the type of guy to take you to court if you give him spicy food without telling him. I guarantee you, if I took you to the Szechuan places that I have suffered through, I don't think your innards would make it through the next morning. They'd be left. Your bowels would be left in the toilet after. And there's no shame. There's no shame in that, man. You can be born and raised in Szechuan, and that shit's happening to you too. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to stay on the toilet. That's the problem with Szechuan food is no matter what, you get locked to the toilet the next day. No other spicy food has ever done that to me in my entire life with Szechuan food. It's special. Ah, nice.
M. Bison. Round one. Fight.
Oh, it whiffed? Oh, that's not good. I never got the appeal of the spice levels. I guess it's like a challenge thing. No, Szechuan food is just, it's a numbing spice. It's a different, it's a very different type of spice. And also different cultures just actually eat spicy food. Coffee War, thanks for the tier 1. I don't reach. Okay. I thought I could walk out of the way of the low forward. All right, GG's.
M. Bison wins.
The spicy level stuff, I mean, they add that to Chinese and Asian restaurants, but like when you go to like a genuine Szechuan restaurant or like other cultures that have spicy food, it just, the dish is what the dish is.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's a different type of spicy. I never really understood that whole culture or saying about how spicy food would make you shit until Szechuan food. Nothing else. No matter how spicy with typical jalapeno pepper you got, it never did anything to me. And then Szechuan food destroyed me. Oh, I thought I could get the trade combo. Ah! The jump can't. The driver screen freeze ate my input. Okay, lucky.
Round 2. Fight.
I always forget if this even works. Like, I teched it last time. I thought you would mix it up. It's got a job as an executive director, subbing to Brian Celebrate. Hey, congrats, man. Sounds important. Damn it! I wanted to do Seismo feint.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, we're in. Almost made it out of that. Oh! Damn it, dude. Surprise side swap into real fucking surprise DI. That was tough. Why am I trying to check drive rush? What am I thinking? Why am I even trying to check drive rush? Oh, am I just dead? Spooky.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh my god, I tried so hard to check it. The jab is out, man. Oi. All right, GG's. Why does it feel like Sagat's raw drive rush is so strong? It's pretty good. I mean, most raw drive rushes are pretty good. I think what makes it strong is his ability to set up spacing traps and then to fill those spacing traps with drive rush into buttons. Like, you don't want to accidentally run into one of his buttons and he just drive rushes in to drive rush medium punch and then you're holding hella pressure. Okay, cool.
Round 2. Fight.
I would have done it if I were you.
Why? What? Oh man, why, dude? Her DP is so suspect.
Then here and my magnum opus.
That was disappointing. I feel bad way too often when I DP with Viper. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that punished? I wasted 2 bars. Yeah, I messed up. That focus force cost me. Messed up my whole flow. Okay. Alright, just don't throw the game, please.
Round 2. Fight.
I missed my DP. Fuck! Ah, it's annoying. I purposely waited for it and I just messed up the input. Yeah, I gotta be wary of my strings. Woo! What am I doing? I gotta slow down my roll. Of course, you're gonna driver shout. Of course. Oh, I was a little concerned that wouldn't chip. All right. Kind of a lucky break. All right, time to play good. Why? Why DI? I whiffed. Oh my god, I'm trying to bait out that with the Seismo. It's really hard to space the meaty Seismos on the fly since you don't know where they're gonna attack. God, that's so annoying. Had the right read. I'm pretty much dead now. You can't kill. Alright, GG's. Fuck. Too many mistakes. If I'm gonna go for meaty Seismos, I need to stop dashing forward on knockdowns. I need to plan a little bit further ahead. If I go for the burn kick, I should walk up and do this. But it's really easy, and I get a little greedy. I want, like, this is what happened. It just whiffed right behind me because you have to pick the right... That's what happened right there. I need to be better at spacing that. I should probably just more default to walk up light Seismo anyways, because if they back roll and it whiffs, it'll be safer than if they wake up at my grill with level 1. Probably default to light there. Oh yeah, nice.
Round 2. Fight.
That connected? Okay. Okay, I'm lucky I didn't build level 3 there. Nice bait, nice bait. I guess because I was in burnout, that was actually safe that time. Nice pickup. Ah! Chance? Yeah. Smart DI, smart DI.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, I'm getting sagotted right now, dude. How do I survive the burnout? Okay. All right, GG, GG. I thought I was safe from the stun. Okay, I promise a turnaround. I promise. Yeah, it was right outside the corner. I thought I would be safe from stun, so I wasn't even thinking about trying to deal with DI.
Round 1. Fight.
Whoops. Okay. Nice.
Round 2. Fight.
Career ender? What? Don't ask me. Woo-wee! Clean. Playing super clean. Oh, it's one of those days, dude. One of those days. Ah, drop the game-winning combo into absolute meltdown. I remember the New Year's resolution. Yeah, if I listened to myself, I wouldn't have tech there. Man, what a fucking hitbox. I thought it was just gonna whiff. That's why I tried to do something about it. Nice timing. I just checkmated myself. Alright, GG's. Oh my god. Insane fumbles today. Some of my most insane fumbles I've had in a long time. Definitely one of those days. You gotta get those days out of your system. You gotta go through the days so you can get past them. It's part of life. Yeah, I'm just very inconsistent. Just it be how it is. Stream crash. Did Brian win or lose? I won. It was a miraculous comeback. What's these?
Round 2. Fight.
What? Nice. What do you spend on this? Nothing? Nice. What? I didn't get my feint cancel. What? random lag.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, can we turn the losing streak around? Whatsies?
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, I was partying a little bit there. I'm trying to, like, keep it going. I'm getting mashed on. I need to figure out when to reset the pressure and go for other options like drive rush back in or like Seismo. Getting something going there.
You must crush them.
Round 1. Fight.
Immediate throw attack. I try to delay a little. Interesting. Tuna melts. Yeah, I'll try that in a bit.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, snack time, chat. Snack time, then I'm after the points. BRB, everybody. Okay. No, Jojo. Come on, man. You're not eating my dinner. Watch out, bud. Watch out. All right, what did I miss? All right, I was too much in the vortex. Time for a breather. The wife made tuna melt. That's new to the repertoire. It was delicious. I had a bite, but I meal prepped like 3 pounds of ground beef pasta with this sort of almost Alfredo cheese sauce, broccoli. So now for lunch and dinner, I have to eat 3 pounds of protein pasta, ground beef, broccoli for every meal. Maybe not breakfast. I'll spare myself breakfast.
It's all right.
It's delicious, but you know,
Oh my God. He could do this.
for my 5th meal in a row, show food doesn't look very good. It's better than it looks. I promise you. I didn't put that much. I haven't. The bowl's kind of empty. Peppers, onions, broccoli. The sauce was cottage cheese, loaf, non-fat mozzarella, non-fat cheddar, milk, and low-fat cream cheese blended up. Could be cheesier. I'm always skeptical of doing like large batches of stuff with cheesy sauces.
But she really likes Applebee's.
Nah. People are always hard put off. Like, you're either accepting of cottage cheese or you're hard put off.
Wait till you touch grass.
I know people have like a real bad time with the texture of it, but when you blend it for sauces, it just adds a lot of thickness to the body of it. Kind of like cream cheese does. It just adds creaminess.
Good finish there, laddie.
But cottage cheese is a hard line for people.
Round of applause.
I'm a cottage cheese fan. My treat when I go to the grocery store, this is gonna sound white as fuck. My treat that I get for rewarding myself for going grocery shopping is, I think the brand is Brookstone. Is that the brand? Do they make? Or something Brook. Breakstone. I get Breakstone cottage cheese with strawberry. It's like one of those yogurts with the fruit compartments, but with cottage cheese. Cottage cheese doubles.
You already know the situation's at hand. My man got detained by ICE. This man is doing a fucking world tour on detention centers for no fucking reason. If you guys want to help out and show some love.
Oh shit, they're helping out Lud? Yeah, we gotta check that out. This is what I buy as my treat. It's so good. This is so good. This is my treat after the grocery store.
Love is free 99, man. Don't nobody need a fucking dessert. Nobody deserves that shit. Period.
Is Breakstone's cottage cheese strawberry small curd.
So please.
Mix in the strawberry. It's, you know, it's like sugar,
There you go.
strawberries, cured with sugar. You know how it is.
Oh shit, let me
It's so good.
Yo, let me tell y'all something, man.
Why not strawberry Greek yogurt? I like this better.
Shit, let me speak on it.
This is straight up better. What's the calorie count? I don't know. It's not like a low calorie food. 130? 2 grams of fat, 14 grams. So it's 11 grams sugar and 13 grams protein. It's not like perfect, but it's not bad for a little snack. It's better to me. I crave it more than Greek yogurt in those moments.
Who is it? Sensational. So that is his name. Okay.
They say white people have no culture. We literally got cultures all over the place, man. Cottage cheese, yogurt. If you've never had cottage cheese, you know, for some people there's no saving their perception of cottage cheese. Like the texture is just too snotty or something for them. The lumps it'll never fly. But if you think you might be able to get past it, I highly recommend checking that stuff out. Especially if you want like a snack that's, or like a dessert potential item that's higher in protein. I also love a good piece of sourdough.
fuck with it.
a good piece of sourdough with cottage cheese on it, and then sprinkle a little bit of like flaky salt and some honey, and maybe put some blueberries in that.
You back in America?
Delicious. So good. You can go sweet or you can go savory with it, but like I fucking love that. I'm craving it right now.
But that's all right. I don't know if you in the chat.
I need more honey. I have 3 different containers of honey, and they have all crystallized. And so there's like I have 3 1/3 filled containers, like bears of honey, and I can't access any of the honey from it. There's a whole honey's worth of a whole bear's worth of honey out there, but they're all 1/3 filled and completely crystallized. And I don't feel like, you know, they say you can put those containers, those squeeze bottles into a hot stove of water and then reliquefy the crystallized honey. But I don't want to boil straight microplastics into the honey. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of... I already got cancer once, you know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of feel like I can't push my luck with that in that department. Salvanus Grove with a 36. Appreciate that. Texture eaters or children prove me wrong. I try to be very understanding of picky eaters. You could almost classify that as a disability or like a condition. So I try to be understanding of picky eaters, but I cannot stress how much it stresses me out. Picky eaters, 100% my initial gut reaction is disgust. Like, what's wrong with you? 100%. That is my initial first reaction. Grow up. That is definitely how I feel initially. Then I try to, like, you know, walk it back and use my higher level thinking as a human being functioning in a society and be like, okay, like, understand. But I can't lie. My initial reaction is a 10,000% overwhelming emotion of grow the fuck up. But then I'm like, you know, I don't let that overtake me. I don't let that become my final thought. Your initial reaction is fine. I mean, it depends. Like, some people actually have eating disorders, right? It's a form of disordered eating to a degree. Also, I think there's a big socioeconomic part of it as well. Some people grew up in food deserts or in situations without access to a lot of different foods or variety of foods. So, you know, it's one of those things where sometimes the environment was that they had no control over was a part of it. It's not good to look at it as a moral failing, is what I'm saying.
That's what mine does. No matter what, she's gonna.
But it's a tough line to ride, right? Like, if it's your kid,
it's just, do you want to get walked down or you want to sit still? And
you definitely don't want to traumatize them over not wanting to eat certain foods.
Welcome to my world, bitch.
And some parents did not do a good job about that, even those who did have access to a wide variety of foods. They might have just, you know, traumatized their kids over that shit, and it's a complex now.
That's right.
Resin, thanks for the 3 months. Appreciate that. Like, I'll eat pretty much anything. There's things I don't love, but I'll eat everything. Like, I don't love mushrooms, for example. And I don't like large chunks of mushroom that have that sort of squeaky, rubbery bite to it. Mushroom flavor is amazing, but I don't go out of my way to put large, rubbery, squeaky chunks of mushrooms. But my wife loves that shit. So I will eat the mushrooms or give them to her.
Oh, ¿qué es lo que está pasando aquí, papá? Oh, we good? Okay. That shit was making the computer sounds. If this shit sound like this, should be like, be-doo.
Hey, Jinhua Zhang Fixeto, thanks for the membership on YouTube. Appreciate that. Oh shit, Lord Finch, what's up, man? Doing alright, getting by. We're all holding on out here. Hopefully you are as well, man.
Oof, stand strong. That's from the SNK side. Yep. Oh my God, Marisa, get in that ass.
How come we understand some people liking foods and disliking others, but being picky eaters suddenly puzzling? Same thing, no?
Offer me.
Yeah, but I guess it's a spectrum, right?
Fully charged fans. What you gonna do about it? That's guaranteed.
Also, I think part of it stems from the idea that the pickiness comes from a lack of effort, which I do think is part of it. Sometimes part of pickiness is a lack of willingness to explore, and it's very touchy subject. Like, food is very cultural and political.
I'll take that.
People end up also judging other people based on their
Respect.
their cuisine.
My man sensational left like
There's a lot of factors at play. There's a lot of factors at play, so it's not that simple. That's why it's always a contentious topic.
I fucking hate mangas. I don't want to see pictures in my books.
It's very contentious. For example, if someone eats almost everything they're exposed to, but then randomly sees Chinese food and just blanket dismisses Chinese food as being gross, like, to me, that's being closed-minded. And you haven't really given it a good thought, and it's almost like xenophobic, right? You can be xenophobic with certain food aversions. And I think it's a mature thing to be like, okay, I will attempt to try it. But sometimes it's more extreme where it's a legit complex and it's like, hey, you're a victim of your environment or some other kind of psychological issue where it's like, you just cannot do this. So you never know. You never know where the reaction stems from. If it's stemming from a sort of closed-mindedness, xenophobia, like, that's where it's like, grow up. But if it's like they legit have an issue where they can't eat food, it's like, well, you got to eat, you know, whatever. Nuanced topic. So it gets people pissed off. But generally, I do have a feeling of like, grow up and eat your vegetable.
Let me see if he reacts.
I appreciate the streams, Brian. They've been comforting while I try to put my life back together. No problem, man. Hopefully shit gets better. Any foods you don't like, Lotus and PW? I can understand not liking something, but people usually have tried it nonstop if they don't like it. My friend tries onions every month or so, and every time they make him almost gag. Well, they're making an honest effort. You can't fault them for that. You know, when I was a kid, I did the song and dance with broccoli. I was kind of like traumatized with broccoli with my parents. It would make me want to vomit at the dinner table, and eventually I would go out and spit it out, right? And like it was a big show. I had a complex about it for sure. And one day I was like, I like broccoli. And I never was picky about anything ever again. I was never picky about anything ever again. I don't think. I think that was like the only frontier I had. And then from that point, I mean, I'm eating a giant bowl of broccoli pretty much right now. Found had a maggot in a Reese's Buttercup as a kid. I don't eat much chocolate now. For sure, a win for health. Yeah, see, that makes sense. Like, that can happen 100%. I had awful food poisoning twice during my vegan era, once from a veggie burger and once from what I think was Qdoba guac. And the veggie burger also had avocado on it. So I definitely had, for a while, an aversion to avocado. And I loved avocado. There was a time period I was like, I had horrible food poisoning. Horrific from both those incidents. Like, whole day stuck to the bottom, stuck gripping the toilet, laying on the bathroom floor all day type of food poisoning.
Yo, but what's up? Your drinks in this? What's in your cup though? Like for you to switch it.
And I still eat avocado now.
Crazy. That's crazy. Like you really into character when it comes to the tournament, yeah?
I can't stand fat, like one side of the picanha or a fat chunk in the middle of my meat grosses me out. I've grown to appreciate that stuff more. In different cultures, they also prioritize eating fat a lot more. Like in Chinese culture, a lot of meats are very fat forward. Which is not my ideal. Like, you know, this ground beef is lean as fuck, right? But
let me look at the
that's good.
Oh, no. Losers quarters, thank you.
But there's definitely a texture thing there. I don't prefer tons of fat, but I mean, if you get a really good pork belly,
Make a decision, buddy.
there's like sort of sweet and savory gelatinized pork belly, so good. And then there's like crispy pork belly, Chinese style.
I like that. Domo's been rocking a lot of Elena. So
Delicious.
It's kinda cool to see his Kimberly back in the mix. Throw. Ooh, stagger low, go low. I like that. That's one of my personal favorites. Good anti-air with the roundhouse. Great placement there. Arsonist! You dead. Take a sip of whatever it is that you're drinking. I acknowledge, first off, I've been there. Second, stop calling me a fake weed. Let me tell you something. I bought the Cell Saga on VHS, bro. Don't disrespect me ever in your life. You hear me?
Well-prepared pork belly just melts in your mouth anyway. Yeah. So obviously, super chewy fat that you can't chew down is just not meant to be eaten, in my opinion. If you're sitting there chewing on the fat nonstop, it's on a spectrum between fat and gristle. Like if I cook a ribeye, there's still got to be a little bit of gristle in there. Like there's some parts of fat that are like actually delicious to chew on for a bit, but you might not get the whole thing out of it. But I'm at the point now where, like, if I eat a chicken wing, you know, I'm crunching the entire cartilage. A well-cooked chicken wing, I'm crunching down the entire cartilage and cracking the bone and eating part of the bone. You know what I mean? That's the kind of eater I am these days.
Ever disrespect me in your life. You hear me, knowledge? And I know.
Has to be cooked well, though.
Fucking mom and pop stores. Don't play with me. Ooh, good block on the overhead. That shit said -3, Papa. You better take your turn, God. Oh!
I'm sucking the marrow out. I've never gotten any actual marrow out of a chicken wing. Does that actually happen? I almost don't even believe that. I mean, I've had bone marrow. And, you know, fancy restaurants like to sell you a cut open bone and charge you $15, $20 as an appetizer. Delicious, spread it on some toast. But I've never... Oh, wow, word? I've never actually... think I've gotten any bone marrow out of a chicken wing. I don't think you do, right? I've heard that saying. I don't think you can get anything out of it. Aren't bird bones hollow? Pretty much. They're brittle. I know you're not supposed to give them to dogs because of that, because they'll just break and shatter.
Trying to look for that opening to open them up. Ooh, bad slide. Actually, though, if he spaced that out, that would have been safe. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, because I've heard the saying, like, yeah, I'll snap open a chicken wing and suck the bone marrow out. And I'm like, I don't think there's any bone marrow to be had here.
What a way to stop the run stop. That shit is not safe.
I don't think it works that way. Did I say thank you to Resin, by the way?
Oh my God. There's no easy way
For the 3 months? Might have missed that. Appreciate it.
Woo! Oh, shit. Oh,
They're swinging. All right. I'm refreshed. It's time. Let's get the points back and try to cook a little. It's a great stream topic. YouTube video when? I would need a 4th channel for that. You know, I tried to make the 2nd channel sort of these ramble videos, just purely stream highlights. But unless you're Northern Lyle level 99 bants like that, I don't think it's sustainable to have those types of videos proliferating on your YouTube channel. I think I've kind of resigned interesting discussions like that, unless they go really overboard and make sense to be a YouTube video, to just be, hey, you gotta go to the live stream for that. Well, that is something I tried to do at one point. This is prime shorts material. But basically what I'm getting at is I think I've kind of given up on doing personality stuff for content. I'm not that guy. Thongo, thanks for the $10 super chat. Appreciate that. I'm dead. Unless. Nice call out. I don't know why my alerts aren't working right now. No! Oh, I'm just dead. What? What's happening? Oh my god, nice. Woo! Wait, what? Did I not hit rematch? Or did he quit out? I might have bumped a button and not hit rematch. I wiped my stick off. Whoops. My bad. If that was me, my bad. My hands were getting a little sweaty. Wiping the stick off. What up, Curly? Big 84. Fun time. Helps change the meter. Don't get paid enough for this shit. Yeah. I agree. I'm doing okay. I'm a little just bummed out about all the going-ons, but I'm okay personally. Hopefully you are as well. Yeah, nice. Time to party? Let's see, let's see. Oh my god, people just be mashing. What? Oh no. He wants to do anti-airs. Oh, I ate the jump in? Oh my god. Okay.
Round 2. Fight.
Too many mistakes to style. Alright, GG's. Am I going to combine YouTube and Twitch chat? Yes, I saw that. I have to look into that. I saw that Dan Clancy was on some podcast and said they're not going to enforce the separation of Twitch and YouTube chat on screen, so I will probably look into combining it. I'm definitely interested in trying to foster a little bit of connections between the communities. But then it also means I have to pay attention to YouTube chat, which I notoriously have never done in my life. Okay, fine. You're right, you're right, you're right. Immediately? Okay.
Round 2. Fight.
Sweet. That was an interesting pickup. I don't know if it was worth it, but it felt cool to do. Yep. In hindsight, not worth it. What? Oh, baited? Okay, I see. I was reading a boom, not a jump. The jump there was crazy.
Guile wins. Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
That's not gonna work. Boy. Okay, I'm getting better at those random seismo pickups. I definitely almost forgot how to do OD burn kick and how to do level 3 in the middle of that, though. Oh yeah, that link doesn't work anymore, but that is the controller I use. It's the Victrix. All right, GG's.
Viper wins.
Do you get anything on the tip range? Donkey kick counter hit trade? This? I don't know. Depends on what I'm trading with, right?
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
How do you not get frustrated grinding ranked? I do. That's my secret, man. Nice. I hate when that combo drops. It always drops after DI as well. I should check out why that is. It's costing me a lot of rounds. I don't think I could get away with spending 1 bar there. Nice blind timing.
Real win. Round 1. Fight. This is it. You're slacking. This is my chance.
Okay.
Round 2. Fight. What's wrong? Get up! Hadouken! 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 Right there! Take this! Hadouken! Final round. Fight! Hadouken! Say it right there!
You can. Could you explain why some players in Capcom Cup are switching or getting JP as a secondary? Because JP is good. Because JP is broken as fuck and has little downsides. He is top 1 with Mai, just a tiny bit more fun to watch. That's funny you mentioned that because there was a new Daigo video today, him talking to his stream about like the balance of the game and everything. And he put characters like Ed and Mai as undisputed top 1 and 2. And he said like they're so far above everyone else. And then he put below that JP and he's like, but significantly below that. He kept emphasizing like how much more below that he thought he was compared to those characters. He's like, aside from Amnesia, he's really lacking. Like, these are direct quotes. I was like, holy shit. If people saw the things Daigo were saying, it would be blasphemy. It's just funny to see the different, like, Daigo's a little psycho and his balance takes. And then another thing he said that I thought was really interesting from that video was they're talking about how the chat brought up, oh, the West thinks Ryu's really strong. And he's like, yes, I guess it's because so many good players use Ryu. And I'm like, no, it's the opposite reason. So many not good players use Ryu and he's still a fucking nightmare. Like, it has nothing to do with the good player. It's the opposite, Daigo. It's anyone can pick up Ryu and match Heavy Punch and Hashogeki. Nice. Every time? Yeah, I guess it's my fault for going for it again. He already showed he was going to do that. Alright, I'm in a bad spot.
What's wrong? Get up!
Alright, GG's.
Ryu win!
I gotta believe when they tell me they're gonna do the risky option. I gotta believe it. But that quote from Daigo was so funny. Oh, I guess because they think that because so many good players use Ryu, and I'm like, no, brother. That is not why people are concerned about Ryu at all.
Round 2. Fight!
Why? missed my DP. What? That hit in front and landed on the other side. Oh man, I tried to shimmy. Yeah, I have no idea how that landed in front and hit on the other side low. That actually mixed the shit out of me. You quick rise every time, huh? Alright, GG's, man. JP's level 2 has a true 50-50, I think Tokido discovered or something. There was that setup that I think DCQ used in that Chinese tournament. If you can get a setup with the portal going, you can set up a gnarly 50-50.
Now, find a new rival.
But I mean, you're guessing regardless with the throw. Oh, more chem, perfect. Keep missing my drive rush forward after that sequence, unfortunately. Will we ever see a JP like Kakarus is a real question. I think Kakaroo was that guy. I mean, there's plenty of good JPs, though. Oh my god. Mess up sequence into reward. I wasn't sure about the conversions there. I feel like I maybe could have killed sooner. What? Oh shit, I thought that connected. Totally whiffed. I gotta stop dropping that driver stare. Just whip parry every time. Okay. I missed it again.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, he's jumping a lot. Alright. Be more conscious of the jumps. This guy will take to the air. He's gonna jump in at any second, probably. There it is. Jab whiffed. I'm spending early so I can start getting my meter back. Oh, that was so scrubby of me. Oh my god, I missed that dry rush every time. He gets hit by it every time too. Somehow, I still got the size move through the drive rush. Normally when they drive rush and they freeze the screen, it eats all your inputs. Oh my god, I did it again. I was starting to party, but then I messed up the jump cancel at the end. Okay, I got a little bit of something going there. This game is screaming at me to hang it up. It's screaming at me to hang it up. Draw game, draw points, draw everything. Draw everything. They give me a new title? Oh, it did? Normally, there's a discrepancy in the points, so you have a variance there. What? No DP? Yeah, I gotta call it a night. Too tired for this. Oh, I am deer in headlights. What the fuck was that sequence?
To a fatal degree. Farewell.
Sheesh.
Aki win. Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, he does that on purpose. It's crazy that that doesn't connect.
Round 2. Fight.
I thought I could recover in time. Okay, I definitely meant to do a DP there, but I guess I'll take that.
Viper wins. Round 1. Fight.
Clean.
Round 2. Fight.
I couldn't read the scaling on that. I thought maybe that would kill. I was really off. Probably could have killed. I can't even feint. I meant to bait that. Oh my god, I did the feint to bait. Was I late? I don't know if I was late or not. I messed up too. Oh no, he messed up worse. He can't do that. Yeah, let me double check. Oh, let me double check if I could have killed him and if I can actually feint there. Nah, there's no way I could kill. No. Doing takeover Viper combos always feels weird. Then let me check if I did this correctly. I guess I did it late. I was late. Yeah, I was late. What? He was late too. I can't tell. There's like 5-frame leniency there. Yeah. Yeah. Should have messed that up in the future. We're going to check out the impact combo that keeps dropping. I was. Then I guess I'm not. Nice bait. Okay.
Round 2. Fight.
Huh? Oh my god. What? Why did this do so much damage? Holy shit, was that a... did it start the heavy? Where did my health go? I actually don't remember how I got hit. Was it a back heavy? That was so unscaled. My toes were exposed.
Round 2. Fight.
You need training.
Oh my god. Mistakes were made. All right, GG's. All right, I'm gonna do one more. I gotta call it quits. I'm fried and playing bad. It's one of those nights.
Chun-Li wins.
There's no digging my way out of this hole. Gonna have to call it a night.
A new warrior has
Definitely have the ranked grind headache setting in.
round 1. Fight.
How much drive gauge can I waste in the first 5-second speed run? Okay, what the fuck is that? Okay, I gotta pack it up. This is not my day for ranked. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll be back stronger next time. I'm gonna go ahead and pack it up here. So appreciate you tuning in. Apologies for the lack of sauce and anything. I've been playing like ass tonight. We'll step it up next time. I'm out. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.